about to bring sexy back. Got about 9 acres to cover. Most of the concentration is going to be behind one single unit, one single building. I'm just taking the easy way in the beginning because it's the furthest out. Some places I've never been in, I'm almost afraid to look. What if these places back here are just as awful as that one single spot? I might be out here for 3 months. Let's hope not, though, because I know what they're waiting on. For all this to get out of here. Let's do that thing. I gotta start at the tail end of the complex over here, around the corner. Hoping that it's not gonna be that dirty, Hopefully it's just gonna be nothing at all. But there's gonna be a lot of people sitting on their deck. I can hear somebody now talking on the phone or something like that. They're just gonna be out there just throwing garbage in the woods. Not funny though, not funny. Yeah. Hey, check this out. What is this, some kind of sculpture or something like that? When I first saw this thing, I thought it was part of a wheelchair. Like a motorized wheelchair or something like that. Or maybe like an arm trough for like a, specialized wheelchair for somebody who's disabled. Like paralyzed on one side or something like that. But I don't think that's the case, guys. I think this is some kind of sculpture. Some kind of art piece. It was glued to something, though. Dang, I just got started. And I'm adding something huge to the pocket. And not the garbage can. Looks hand done, though. What you know about that? Collecting this thing for real. You talk about being a pain in the you know what? Look at the size of these hills and these ditches right here. It's beautiful though. It's weird how land develops due to drainage, water flow. I mean, that's like a 20-foot drop right here. That's the hardest part about this hobby. When I have to start over here on this side. Man, look at the size of these hills. These ridges. These bumps. I mean, this one's so crazy. This one could pass for a mound right here. I mean, look how it just drops off on that side. Man, what do I get myself into? I mean, once I'm down there to get those 3 bottles, there's 3 down there. I gotta go all the way down there just to get down there. But once I'm down there, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. But that's the hardest thing about this hobby. When you don't know where it is, you have to go out looking for it. Dang, look at that. That goes up at least 100 feet. I think I'm at the tail end of the complex, though. I think this is it. So far, I don't see too much. But like I said, that's the hardest thing about this hobby. When you don't know where it is originally, where the worst part of it is, you got to go out looking for the other ones. And they're just spread out like a treasure all over the place. Incrementally, sporadically, at a minimum out here. You got to go out looking for it, in search of it. Good start though, good start. Bag's getting heavy because that dang tape measure was fully intact. And it weighs like 3 pounds. Why, I don't know. Scared the crap out of me. I know what it is. It's a stuffed animal. It's like a doggy. Oh, poor guy. Let me go ahead and get him out. Put him someplace else. Now that's a lot better. That's better, isn't it? A lot better than being buried in a bunch of debris. Yeah, it's quite the climb. And I did an hour and 39 minutes on the elliptical machine last night, up until the gym closing time. Man. And I ended up doing something like this at 11:30 the next morning. Well, this is it right here. I made it to the in-between spot. You got the $1 million homes. Actually, I think they're condos right here that start from like the 800s. And then you got the complex right here. And here's the corner. Yeah, at least I don't see 1,000 bottles. I'm trying to take it easy in the beginning. There goes one right there. Dang. Oh, look, we got a friend right here. What's up, man? What's up? Oh, no. Are you stuck in here? I know it's not a heavenly spot. Crap. You know how long it's going to take me to get him down towards the water? It might take a long time. Let me think about this. I mean, this is not the space that he wants to be in, I don't think. Look how far I gotta go. Well, I gotta make sure he doesn't get trapped, he or she. Gotta make sure that they don't get trapped out here in that little nasty zone. I need to drop them off at a better, like a more level spot so they can just crawl to freedom. At least get closer to the water, I mean, that's a dry zone up there and it hasn't rained in 2 weeks. Not to mention that places like that have a tendency to flood out real quickly in that ditch. The things I do, man, I should be cleaning, man. Instead, I'm trying to reposition a turtle. Alright, here goes the old logging road, guys. Let me go ahead and set him on the super highway right here. Hopefully they know where the creek is. Or the nearest waterway, that is. Yeah. Hey, an even trade-off. How about that? We'll pick up the balloon and we'll drop him off right here. How about that? Look, you can just go straight down, little guy. Check that out. All right. Make it easy on you right here. Don't worry, you'll be catching more carpenter ants before you know it. There's trillions of them out here. Have at it. Man, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, guys. dang Home Depot bucket. Right at the end. The junction right here. A dang Home Depot bucket. I'm sliding down the hill. Let's just go ahead and put it to good use. You know, make us a little more legit out here in case people were to see us. This thing is almost brand. Actually, it is brand new. Let's not say almost brand new. Let's say brand new. Look at that thing. We can use this as a garbage pail. What you know about that? Just as good as a garbage bag. Found another treasure for today, and I just now got started. Man, things I get myself into. And we're just getting started. This is taking forever. That bucket's absolutely serving no purpose at all. Well, it barely is anyway. Someone dumped car parts down here, man. There's a freaking headlight and the large bumper styrofoam. The kind of styrofoam you find inside the bumpers and stuff for cushioning. To make these vehicles more lightweight. You know, what the heck is this thing? Excuse me, Joe. I'm just trying to clean up this place. Idiots, man. There's nothing worse than coming across car parts out here. It's going to weigh down the bags like you would never believe. At least we're getting it up. What a shame. I'm getting a workout in already. I can't wait to find out how much that bag is going to weigh. The first one of the day. Oh, dang. I'm going nowhere fast. I can't seem to get started successfully. I'm still in the same spot. And there's nothing out here. But why am I in the same spot? Well, because all that crap. The big styrofoam bumper pieces and all the car parts and stuff filled up a bag and a half. And I couldn't start off trying to carry all that kind of crap through these woods right here. So I had to walk my butt all the way down to a level spot so I can come through the woods and get it later on tonight, you know. Down there by that old logging road that is kind of like an easy shot to where I parked. I'm going nowhere fast. I should have been halfway through the woods by now. And I still got this bag right here. Ugh. What a workout, and I'm getting burned out already. Seems like all I've been doing is just been walking through the woods and not picking up anything. At least it's only 12:15, right? And not 4:15. No matter what, I gotta get it all. Especially in that one spot. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get a load of this artifact right here. Please be intact. I'm going to add it to my disc collection at the house. Well, I know it's worn away, but that's part of the beauty of it. It's intact. How am I going to add this thing to the pocket? I'm going to end up having to make like 3 trips just to drop off like 4 things in the vehicle. Because this is not garbage. Like they always say, one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Not even a chip. Guess what? I just found 2 more. I got 3 of these things. Butterfly glasses. Probably from the early 2000s, maybe. Could be from 2015. Could be from 1999. Don't know when the complex was built. Perfect finds for the day. Triplets. Almost 1 o'clock and counting. 12:47 to be exact. It's kind of tough being behind these complexes, though. I don't even want to imagine what it's like behind every single complex in Metro Atlanta. Man, the glass is overwhelming. It is. There's just stuff all over the place out here, but I did find another great artifact. I found a little intact bowl. A little glass bowl that was shaped like a fish, fully intact. It looks like I just found something else. Man, are we ever having a great day today when it comes to finding the fully intact things, guys? Add it to the collection. Too bad it's not 4,000 years old. Man, I thought it was a piece of broken glass. See, someone gave up on their security system, so they trash it in heaven. That all-seeing eye is always watching, aren't they? Why do you think I'm out here picking it up? Man, this is going to take a while. It's almost like it's gotten so bad through here. It's like, what am I trying to say here? It's almost like I'm having to carry the stuff back to the bag just to load it up, you know? And then it just gets heavier. And it gets to the point where I can't even move it without ripping off the handles. I mean, the ties. At least I'm getting closer to my destination. Time to play it off. They're standing right there. Let's clean this place up. Well, there's just 1 hour. My worst nightmare, well, one of my worst nightmares next to the styrofoam, you know, is wood. The little itty bitty plastic bags, the plastic wrappings that are wrapped around the roots and little drainage tributaries. 45 feet just took an hour. Because I'm about to get everything. You guys crazy. Going on 2 o'clock already, dang. You know the sun's going to be setting at like 6:50 and not 8:50. Not even 2 bags full. Well, we got one at the bottom of the hill that's full. But it's full of a lot of big stuff. Everything else here is glass. Man. Bags weigh a ton. They're not even full yet. But this stuff, man. I'll tell you what. One of the main reasons I tried to do this thing, that I want to do this thing, because it's linked to the creek. This is the reason I came out here to do this thing today. What is it? A fully intact, large umbrella. Congratulations, one and all. We have made it to the other side of the adventure, the cleaning adventure out here. The worst part of it is yet to come. Let's go ahead and try to fill up at least 7 bags out here. Maybe 12. It'll look a whole lot better when we get done with this thing. Welcome to heaven. Get a load of this. You'll never believe it. Some things will have to stay. And some things will have to go. That joker's fully intact. I mean, okay, that's the top right there. That's the bowl. Look at that thing. I mean, you guys crazy. I thought this was like a duck figurine or something like that, Donald Duck, until I pulled that thing out. Man, hitting it right today. But what a trashy place. I mean, how the heck am I going to get, like, tractor tires out of this place? Man. This is going to take a while. Looks like I'll be coming back again tomorrow. Man, I ain't going anywhere. Crap. This is taking forever. Well, looks like I missed one. Of course I missed one. I probably picked up close to 90 of these in the past. How many square feet? Probably 50 square feet. These things are littered all over the place out here. Man, you're going to say, Da Vinci, that one looks half full. I see fuzzy stuff floating inside of it, though. No good, no good. Man, I think I bit off more than I can chew again, guys. I might be out here for 3 months. Look at all that. And we haven't even gotten to the main deal over here. Not fair, not fair. But check out all this big stuff out here. Man, I guess somebody who owned or rented out one of these garages at this complex, they decided it was a good idea to trash half the engine stuff out here. Tops of toolboxes, no tools of course. All these spray cans, tires. This sucks. I mean, I'm probably going to spend another 3 hours in this one tiny zone right here. Not to mention I can't put too much in each bag because it's mostly glass. I mean, this bag weighs like 55 pounds right now. But these guys here, I already got a glimpse what's behind these 3 construction vehicles with the ladder stacked on top. Nothing but beer cans. I'd say at least 300 or 400 of them. Seems like they back up late at night when they get home from work. Drink whatever, and toss their garbage out on the hill over here. Crap. $6:05. I didn't know it was going to take this long. Man, that's bag number 9 right there. I got 2 bags left, I think. And I got to do the steepest slope. I'm zigzagging. Metatron Keep style. You know, cut across, down at an angle, cut across, straight across. There's a line I was trying to get to because on this side is complete hill. On that side is complete hill. I'm going to have to save that thing for tomorrow. I got barely enough time to fill up the last 2 or 3 bags I got and then leave all the bags out here. I think I got a way to get them out right here. Stack them all up right here. Back in. Try not to look too shady tomorrow night. And load up about 10 to 15 bags. Let's hope closer to 10 though. If there's 15 bags worth of garbage out here, that means we did good in heaven. But that means you did bad. If there's that much out here. What do I get myself into? Nowhere near done. Man. Still got 4 bags down there. I'm just trying to get them in a particular position, you know, so I can be successful at getting them out of here. But I'm going to clean as long as I can. I'm sorry I'm tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might get in 12 bags today. And about 95% of this done up in here. Ain't no joke. Back at this thing again today on this lovely Sunday. What? Did you think I wasn't coming back? You guys crazy if you thought that. Man, I'm so burned out. I got blisters on both of my feet. And I can barely even move. 12:30. Been here for an hour already. Trying to finish up things. Quite the slope. I don't know how much more the feet can take. I'll find out tomorrow and Tuesday. What a beautiful day. Getting down to the wire up in this place. For real. Well, I got the worst part to come, and it's already 1:40. Why is time going by so quickly? It's like I can never catch up. Especially when it comes to stuff like this, not fair. It doesn't even have a handle on it. 30-pound battery. Dumped down the hill. How is one supposed to climb the hill with no hands? Carrying a 30-pound battery in both hands. Using both hands. Man. What you know about that? We finally made it out here. To the dividing line. Worst is yet to come. It's almost like everything on this side. What? I think I covered at least 6 acres up in here. 13 bags worth. And then some. Every last piece gathered in this beautiful place. Let me go ahead and continue forward. Get the bags organized. Get started on this. I got about 5 hours to get done with this place. And it's all going to be in one single location. Let's get this thing done today. This is it right here. This is going to be our worst nightmare. For this weekend, that is. I'm going to remind you that every piece of garbage out here comes from one single human being. They give a whole new meaning to the term human garbage. I don't think I've ever seen this many Bud Light bottles in one single location. Outside of a nightclub, when they're about to shut down for the night. Everything's exactly the same. Nothing but glass. Which means I'm gonna have to break out the industrial ones. 3 of them in my right pocket. Fill them probably half full. They're still gonna weigh 50 to 60 pounds, only being half full. And put everything else in the little ones. Well, not little, the non-industrial ones. Shame on them. And I think they're still living here too. I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and get started. It's going to take a while. Who knows how much it spreads out over there on the left. But I'm sure they know. I still don't think I'm going to get done. It's going on like 3:30. It's so bad out here, I'm having to organize it first before I can put it in the bags. Dang. I mean, this is disorganized right here. I'm having to do this. Look at the size of these piles. I think they're up on the balcony. I think I heard some beer bottles hitting each other. Idiots up there, man. Well, at least in some respects, at a minimum, community service pays off. What do you find? Weighs a ton. And it's fake. Dang BB gun. But at least I found a spoon. Feels like I accomplished next to nothing at all. 5:48. Man, do I ever wish summertime was back. Heck, I should have started this thing back in June if I knew they were asking for my help. If only I heard the EVP sooner. It's about 65% clean. That's all I can say. No, I'm not going to say that I failed. I'm just disappointed because I didn't finish up before the weekend was out. I know it's only 5:45. But I still got to go back into the woods over there and get 2 more bags. Carry everything up here. Put everything up there by the parking lot. You know, kind of like in the woods, so people don't see it. And carry these things over there. By the time I get done with that, it's going to be 6:45. And then I got to pull the vehicle back up there and try to load it up. How many bags? 12, 13, 14. I think 14. But these things here, the industrial, sorry, little spotter. The industrial ones, nothing but plastic, styrofoam, and empty aluminum cans. So why the heck do they weigh like 60 pounds? I emptied out everything, and there's no glass. These things weigh like 65 pounds a piece, and the little one's about 35 to 40. Not a single bit of glass in these right here. But they weigh a ton. I can't even imagine how much this is going to weigh. If people come out here later and they see these stashes, like the treasure, they're going to think Da Vinci's crazy. So close to getting this thing done today, though. So close. But this is only the beginning. I heard them calling on the audio. I'm sorry, I'm tired, I can't talk. Why do you think I haven't been filming? Because I've been working. Time to go load up the 15 bags. Boy, is this ever going to be fun. I'm asking for it tonight. You guys crazy. What the heck do I get myself into? Trying to clean heaven. Get a load of this. No matter how long it takes, or whatever it takes, ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. 17 bags total this weekend. Man, my vehicle is jam-packed. I'm about to put a garbage bag in the front seat. No wonder I'm single. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven.